We on again, another Mag Bam Talk Sunday. What's good, my patrons? Yeah, we're gonna discuss some things here, man, because I've been talking to the masses a long time now about this 23 and me. We discuss it a long time, maybe about 2017, 18, maybe 2017. We just start talking about it. When it was hot. They have a lot of people on TV was pushing it. The fact that you need to get these things done, to find out your ancestors, find out where you're from, your background and all. It was a good selling point. So I see that coming as an agenda. So I talk to the people. I do a lot of videos. I could say I do over 20 videos on this subject right here. Talking to the people about don't give your DNA up to the peoples. Don't give your DNA up to these operators of this world, and they still did it. Millions of people went in and do it. Not only 23andMe, but Ancestry and all of these other ones that they have on the table. People sending in their DNA in a kit. Take their DNA, put it in a kit, and send it to these people. So now we're going to have the destruction follows now. Remember, they did a lot of shit with your DNA. A lot of people didn't understand that the DNA can tell everything about your body. Whatever they collect from you can actually tell them everything about your body. Any sickness you have, any complications, every damn thing, or your body operates. The most of all important thing is how your body receive these germs and these things. Do you understand that? So guess what? Now your belly is open wide to these people. They know what they can use to infect you. They know what to put in the air to make certain people sick. They know already, people, because they check everybody DNA almost. So we're going to talk about this DNA shit right here with the 23andMe supposed to be going bankrupt. We're going to talk about it. Just make it run. Pay attention here.
23andMe filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection.
Why would they file for Chapter 11 people protection? Why would they file bankruptcy? What happened? What happened to the money that they make of testing your DNA? What kind of company that they put together supposedly to take DNA testing to find out your ancestors, and all of a sudden it don't work nothing anymore. So now they sit there with your data. You understand what kind of data they have a hold of? That's the government people have your data right there. The peoples who work in mind games on you. Pay attention to this shit right here.
Question, what happens to the data of some 15 million customers?
See, people, there are 15 million customers in the 23andMe alone. You understand what's going on here, people? They have 300 and something million people in America. Almost half of them got caught in this right here. Pay attention.
In a statement announcing the bankruptcy on Sunday, the board's chair said they determined a court-supervised sale process is the best path forward.
I'm going to ask a question, people. Who is willing to buy that company? Remember, the company is done with. Nobody going to do their DNA there again. Do their DNA checking there again. So I'm saying when somebody buy that and take over the company, what they really buying? Your DNA data? That's the only reason why they're telling you this. Because the only thing that company have that worth something is your damn DNA data. Do you got it? So that's what they're telling you that gonna be for sale. Not the company. There is no company called 23andMe. It's a trickery to get your DNA. A lot of people don't understand. It's a fake company made by the government people. They fake you with a company to take your DNA and have that data. So now they have a step on you right there without you knowing concerning your damn health. Right before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, they push this shit right here. Push it on the masses' brain that they need to find out where they're from. Remember where you're at. You're in hell. Where lost sheep's located. Everybody here is lost under the system that they give us to live in. So guess what happened now? You as a dumb human being in here, lost sheep, trying to find out where you come from. How you gonna find that out? Go to the establishment. The establishment tell you to put your DNA in a bottle, send it to them, and they will figure you out. Find out where you come from, your ancestors and all. Remember, they're not linking you to no Pacific people for say. Just a place. If they're gonna tell you where your ancestors is from, and not your ancestors themselves. Do you understand that? Remember where you're at, you're in hell. So therefore, there is no background here. If they can't run your DNA and lead you back out of this earth right here, the part that you live in, where the system at, then they're lying to you. So the dumb people fall for that trick that they're going to tell them where they're from in hell. What a dumb trick. Listen and watch.
CEO resigned effective immediately.
What a
the
joke.
bankruptcy filing comes after 23andMe struggled to find a sustainable business model.
Business model? The business model is to take your damn DNA, people. What's wrong here? Wow, this is dumb. What was their resources, people? How did they find out? How did they find out where you're from and all your ancestors, supposedly? How did they do that? What kind of power this company have? And now what happened? You lose that power, so now you have to sell the company. This is stupid shit. 100% in, and the 23 is Freemasonry. That's one of the things I was trying to tell you from day one. It got the Freemason number on it with an X. Listen and watch.
Core product being an at-home DNA testing kit offering personalized genetic insights. According to TechCrunch, the company saw a more than 99% plummet from its $6 billion peak.
You see that, people? All of that is coding. You flip that 6, flip that 9, those 9s, and you get 666 for the mark of the beast system. Wow, unbelievable what they're doing to the people here. Listen. This is what happened, people. They just drastically lose. And all of a sudden, bam, they broke. They have to file for Chapter 11, bankruptcy. You believe that, people? They lose $6 billion, $6 billion, right there, that quick. What happened to the money? Where did it go? How did they lose this $6 billion? And they're still taking your damn DNA at the time? Listen and watch.
Going public in early 2021. As the company goes through the bankruptcy proceedings,
it
released a What This Means for You guide, saying there will be no changes to how it manages and protects people's data.
They never protect no data, people. Remember, I already told you, it's not a real company. It's just there to take the data. They're just there to learn about the masses. And I already told you, as far as these healthcare and insurance go, remember, they're not going to take you on because you have certain sickness. You're sitting there, oh, the news or the commercials say you don't need a checkup. Why you don't need a checkup? Because they already know who you are. With your DNA, they can tell what kind of sickness you have and what kind of complications lingering or sitting and waiting. Do you got that? So when the insurance company, the same government people, they have a whole of that. That's them, the same companies. Belongs to the government. They set up these operations. So now they can know who not to give coverage to. Do you understand? A certain coverage to you. Do you got me or not? They can even deny your coverage. Why? Because they know something that you don't. With the DNA. Remember, you can't read your own DNA. You have to send it to these people for them to read it for you and tell your ancestors and tell you things that you don't know. So listen to me, people. It's the same government people put this whole shambles together. They're the one who did it to get the masses' DNA, to understand them. Remember, a lot of people are going to say, Mag, as soon as you're born, they got your DNA. That's a different DNA when the system take a hold of you. Do you understand that or not? When you're born until when you are now, to who you are now, you have different DNA. Do you understand that? It changed drastically. You best understand, with all this shit they feed you, these chemicals that they give you in here to alter your body, change your DNA as far as what you know it has when you're just born. Do you get it or not? Listen and pay attention.
On joining 23andMe, users must explicitly affirm that the company may share their personal data.
Oh, okay.
It's possible people's data could be included as part of a sale of the company. On
yes,
Friday,
so they tell you that from day one. That's what they're telling you now. That, hey, if you check the fine print, we did tell you that, hey, your DNA data might be in some kind of danger later on and we sell the company. Listen.
Ahead of the company's bankruptcy announcement, California's Attorney General warned 23andMe customers to purge their genetic data from the company's databases over uncertainty where it may end up.
Listen to me, people. This is something that you don't understand. That's why the BAM truth is here. You can't delete no data at all. Okay, I'm going to repeat that, people, so you understand. You can't delete no data. That's why they lead you to these apps, because they're the one who collecting data, those apps. You don't get it, people. That's why they tell you the best place to send messages or even talk on the phone is to use WhatsApp and these signals and these things, people. The apps that keep data that can never be erased. That's this funniest thing about these things that you're fucking with here. The data can never erase. You can erase it where you can't see it, but you can't erase it from the people who took it to begin with. That's what you need to understand. So listen, with the Attorney General and everybody coming down acting like they care about you and they're all a part of it. So what they're trying to do to make them look like the good guys, they're telling you to delete your data. You can't. It's a lie. And if you know that, you will understand that these people is deceivers. They are deceivers. They lie. You can't delete data. Keep that in mind. You can't delete data from your device. So you go to your device and talking about you delete data from 23andMe, you're dumb as a damn rat. That shit will be there for them to do whatever they want with it. A matter of fact, they already use it. They already take it, people. What you think? A lot of people dumb, man. Oh, they take these, they get these secret papers and now it's out there and we need to get them back. Paperwork, people, that people can copy. Okay, it's the same thing with your data. Your data gonna come in writing. Do you know that or not? The data is in writing. Anything in writing can be copied. Okay, so what the fuck is you deleting? It's bullshit. 100% bullshit. They're just messing with the people. Even your laptop and these things that you own. Whatever you put in there stays in there. You can delete and delete and delete. Once one of those people get a hold of it, boom, everything comes back like it never leave. Do you understand what I'm saying here, people? The world is full of trickery. Don't fall for it. Finish listening.
Saying, quote, given 23andMe's reported financial distress, I remind Californians to consider invoking their rights and directing 23andMe to delete their data and destroy any samples of genetic material.
Destroy any samples? Okay, I guess you can delete the samples also from your damn device. Oh, they're gonna tell you we're gonna delete the samples. What a joke, people. The sample that you send in, remember they already told you. It don't matter how long, it could be ancient days, they can still get the DNA right there, the DNA, and test it. So what they're gonna tell you, that they're gonna burn those swab sticks that they use to collect your data, your DNA data? Come on, people, this is bullshit. All of it is. And you see it clearly here, right now.
By the company. Under California's Genetic Information Privacy Act,
they don't have that.
Must
it's fake shit, people. No Privacy Act. You see act? Once they put act on it, you know what time it is. It means they're faking you. It's acting. It's nothing real about these acts that the government them putting on. Listen.
Explicit consent for the collection, use, and disclosure of any genetic data.
Of course, you
the
give,
2022.
First of all, you already give them consent to use the data, do whatever they want with it once you send it in, people. Just be real. Once you send it in, that's it. You give them the go-ahead to do whatever they want with it. Just like when you post something on these social media, you best understand. When you post it, you can't remove the post. You can remove it from your eyes and from the regular people's eyes. You can't remove it from the peoples that own those networks. Do you understand that? Listen.
Law also guarantees consumers the right to access or delete their data at will.
Of course.
Other states, including Arizona and Utah, have passed privacy laws requiring a person's consent before their genetic data is transferred from one entity to another.
They're gonna know the people don't control the company. The peoples right here don't control the company. So what you say they can control what they do with your data? Get out of here. This is bullshit.
Bankruptcy announcement, 23andMe said any buyer of its assets would have to observe applicable privacy laws for customer data.
What does that mean, people? What does that mean? I already explained it to you. Any company that gonna buy that 23andMe, people, listen to me. We already know it's an operation, but is common sense make you clear it up. If they're gonna sell that company, what is the company got to offer? What you buying in the company? Like a 23andMe that have people DNA and the DNA data. That's what they're buying, people. Did they trick you or not? Okay, that's what they're buying. If a company gonna buy the 23andMe, why would they interested in the company? Because they're interested in your data. They're interested in the damn DNA. Okay, so why is they fucking with you right here? You can't delete shit. Okay, so say for instance, everybody that supposedly own these, that use the 23andMe, delete their account. Delete the data supposedly. What is that company gonna sell? What is that supposedly other company gonna buy? Everybody gone dumb. So you understand me though, right? You got what I'm saying here, smart people? That's it. There is nothing more to it. But the DNA and the DNA data. Nobody gonna buy a company which have DNA and DNA data for anything else but that. That's all the company got to offer. The 23andMe is not a company for sale. They just take your damn DNA. So what is they got to offer for sale? You don't get it, people. You don't understand. What is that company gonna gain that buy the 23andMe? If it's have nothing to do with your data, your DNA, your data, what is they buying? Move.
Now to an urgent warning for millions of Americans after the genetic testing company 23andMe filed for bankruptcy. New York's Attorney General is raising concerns about security, urging everyone with an account to delete their data.
There you go again, people. Now it's New York. California first, now it's New York. Encourage these people in their states to delete their account of 23andMe, and then everything will be good. Your problem solved. Just delete the data. What a joke for the masses. You see what they're doing, people? It's a big old trick, and the government is one behind it.
ABC's Aaron Katursky.
Tonight, New York Attorney General Letitia James is joining a chorus of voices warning millions of users to delete their data and destroy DNA samples held by 23andMe.
And destroy DNA samples? Who gonna destroy them? 23andMe? They're gonna destroy them and tell you, look, we destroy them? This is dumb for the masses.
It comes after 23andMe declared bankruptcy, raising concerns over whether the genetic testing company can protect its customers.
This bankruptcy announcement is certainly a privacy nightmare for consumers.
And trust me, people, believe this. The consumer never shout out. It's not the consumer, it's TV. The same damn people own it. The same damn people brought it to you to begin with. I'm not lying. It's the same people brought it to you. Bring it to your attention that, look, DNA gonna be in trouble. You think it's people see it and say, oh, 23andMe gonna sell, so we DNA in problem, our data is in problem. No, it's the same people brought it to your attention. Remember, you're dumb enough to give up your DNA. You don't understand shit. Listen.
DNA data is some of the most sensitive data that any of us ever create about ourselves.
What does DNA
even stand for anyway?
For nearly 20 years, people trying to trace their ancestry.
You see that, people? Trying to trace their ancestry because blind sheep's in Babylon. What did I tell you about the lost place? What they're talking about, the lost city is the world that you live in. The lost city is the world that you live in. Why? Everybody in it is lost. Remember, a place can't be lost. You can't lose a place. It's the people lost their damn mind in here. Everybody is gone crazy. If you want to be real, nobody stick to reality. All they do is a fantasy that they show them right here on TV and whatever media they use to spread it on the masses. Take a listen and watch, people. Pay attention. Why you need to know your ancestors is because you're lost sheep. Simple and plain.
Ability to hereditary diseases have been sending 23andMe DNA samples. People like Janie Deck.
I want answers, and I think...
don't worry about it. They have all these movie stars and these peoples that into the media business sell you this shit right here. So you couldn't escape it. I used to do videos on Ricky Lake. Not Ricky Lake, but the other character, one of them, Megan, the Megan character, was on there doing it the whole time. selling it to the people in the talk shows and show you people who find their sister live down the street. All of these feel-good stories. Why? To get you to buy in, to giving up your DNA to the government. Listen.
It would only be equitable and fair that they tell us exactly what's happening with our information.
23andMe says there are no changes to how we store, manage, or protect customer data.
What a joke.
With 23andMe, account holders can log in, delete their data, and request destruction of their
No,
data.
people, it's bullshit. Log in, delete, and then request destruction of the DNA sample is bullshit, people. All of it is bullshit. And I'm going to ask you a question. So what if they tell you, yes, they destroy the samples? You're going to believe them? Remember what it is, people. Once they take that sample, they run the test on it and they get the result. The result is what the problem is. You got the result already? You think they need the swab sticks? It's a joke, people. I'm asking you a question. They already read your data already. They already read the damn data on the damn swab stick. They destroying the swab stick right now. Don't have. What make you think they have the swab stick still? I'm just saying. In real life, people, they don't need the swab stick again. Because at the end of the day, they read it already and they have it on record. The result is on record. Whatever they found is on record. All of this that they're telling you right here is to make you feel at ease with these people having your DNA record. Go ahead and delete it and tell me that you feel better because now the people that take it don't have it anymore. That's dumb.
23andMe's bankruptcy is causing new conflicts surrounding users' personal data.
I guess later on they go tell you the rest of them also go bankrupt for the same reason that the 23andMe gone bankrupt. What reason it is, people? Why did they go bankrupt after they charge you all that money to test your damn DNA? What happened? Why is the company go bankrupt? Listen.
Some experts are warning the DNA testing company's customers to delete their profile, but for some, those tests revealed unknown family stories.
Listen.
ABC News Live weekend anchor Whit Johnson shares why his family members
I guess you can't delete it because it share you. It don't already teach you some family history and these things, so you don't want to delete it. Okay.
Wrestling with the difficult decision of whether to delete their
Listen,
data
people.
for good.
Wow.
What does DNA even
So you already know. You already know. They already tell you, look, this person, you related to this person or you related to that person. The result is already there. But now you're scared to delete your account because you're going to delete the result. Everything they give you in life is fakery.
The fate of DNA testing company 23andMe hangs in the balance after filing for bankruptcy, leaving many of its millions of customers scrambling to erase their profiles and data.
What a
This
joke.
bankruptcy announcement is certainly a privacy nightmare for consumers.
Some state officials, like California's Attorney General, telling customers to consider their rights, directing them to delete their data and ask the company to destroy any samples of genetic material.
Companies have anywhere between 30 to 45 days to delete the data. It's so important to do it now before this data changes hands.
The company, once a genealogy pioneer, known for those saliva-based sample kits, identifying genetic health risks and, most notably, connecting long-lost relatives.
Connecting long-lost relatives. And like I say, that's one of the things they used to sell it. That was the selling point of the dummies in this earth. Remember what I tell you about the humans and curiosity? It's one of your biggest gifts that God give you. The Creator make you with that so you can learn and understand things. But the devil use it against you. They bring you nothing but fantasy and fakery for the subconscious to go to work. And then, there you go. You're curious enough. And there you go. Bam. Once they tell you you're going to reveal family member and all of these things, yes, there go the curiosity kick in. Human being biggest strength and their biggest downfall. Do you got it? So now you want to know, you will even give up your DNA just to know that. Listen and pay attention.
23andMe data. Back in 2014,
Look,
my own test unlocking a family bombshell.
You see that? Bam. His own test, people. His own testing. The man that work on TV, every day you see him. He come and tell you that, look, I'm getting this test done. Remember, you believing in him. He's the one who giving you the news and all of these things, feel good stories and everything. He come and say, look, I'm going to do it. And he show you what he uncover. Look what it is, people. He find his dad, his real dad, out of it. Bring it to you on TV so you can also do it. And now these same fuckers is coming to tell you your dada is in danger. The same people sell it to you. But nobody understands.
Father Steve was adopted. We knew nothing about his biological parents until my DNA linked with a close relative on 23andMe.
His DNA linked to a close relative. What a joke for the masses. Wow. I guess if you're a close relative, you can pass for the dad as well. You can pass for our siblings as well, right? This is bullshit for the masses with this DNA. They trick you. 100% trickery with these characters that they put on. Like I tell you, Freemason puppets, they used to control the narrative of the masses. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you end up with, whatever you call truth, come from these people. Look and pay attention.
Out to be my dad's brother.
His dad
my
brother.
DNA test was that missing link.
You see?
It was the missing link.
It's a missing link.
That's the key thing.
This was the moment my dad and his brother
and there go the moment, people. They have it on camera and everything to show you. Feel good kind of story. So you can also get into giving your DNA up for testing. So you can find your family member.
Met for the first time.
Long time no see.
What a joke, people. Long time don't see. What a joke. Look at them. Wow. All TV, people. The whole thing set up. Wow.
Over the years, that discovery led to another brother and possible
people.
sister on my
people. It lead to more brothers and sisters and everything. So look, people, it's a chain that they show you, just attach everybody together. The news reporter was a missing link, and from he kicking, it link other peoples to the family. Do you see that or what, people? It's bullshit. All of it made up in hell for the lost sheep to buy into. And then, bam, look at the result.
Other side. And just recently, 2 more brothers on my grandfather's side.
There you
How would
go.
you characterize the reward that this information has brought to you in your life?
Well, like I say, most adopted people at some point or another wonder what's out there.
Wow.
And then you find that you have a brother. You learn about who your mother was. It sort of rounds out the feeling.
I'm going to ask you a question, people. I mean, when they put these youths in the adopting, foster home type of shit, foster home and these things, and try to give them up for abortion, why not give them the history of their real family? I mean, don't tell me that you don't know, but why just leave them blank for sale? Why leave them blank? Because, I mean, you're trying to fool the youths as they grow along, man, because why not just tell them the truth from day one? Why they in the system and all? These people are going to come and get you and now they're going to be your family and all. But why you don't know your real family? This is bullshit. They should have made it a point of their duty to gather those information, to feed it to those kids. Like I say, what else you teaching them? What else you showing them? Besides the truth. Yeah, let them know where they come from and their whole situation. So that means there won't be lost sheep in Babylon trying to find their damn parents or family. Do you get it? Listen and pay attention.
Who you are as a person.
But now, 23andMe users with similar stories of family connection are facing the difficult decision to remove the data that led to those breakthroughs.
You hear that, people?
Bonds.
So therefore, if you remove that, the breakthrough gonna be gone.
Yet to be made.
Wow. It does make me sad,
and
because
some
it means
still
that a lot
not
of people
made yet.
who would have had the experience that I had won't have it. Because people just won't sign up for this stuff.
And while I decided to erase my data, your data has been deleted. My dad feels differently.
I'm not going to delete my data.
Okay. So one gonna delete it and one gonna keep it. You see that right there, people? So the piece of the missing link now gonna delete is. So that means the connection is not there anymore. You know why they give you that story? So you feel like if you opt out now, delete all your data, no connections. They lied. If the connection was there for real with that supposed man right here, both of them connected because of the news reporter data, and if you remove his data, it won't show that they're connected anymore. This is the stupidest shit in the world. But like I say, the dumb people fall for it. Let them deal with the results. Move.
Are learning more this morning about the popular genetic testing company 23andMe and its filing for bankruptcy. The company has collected millions of genetic samples from customers who are wondering now what will happen to their personal information and DNA. NBC's Brian Chung joins us now to answer some of those questions. So how about it? If they're bankrupt, what happens to your data?
Yeah, and by the way, bankruptcy means that there could be another buyer, in which case someone else might have the keys to your very sensitive personal information.
Yes, some other people might have the keys to your very sensitive data. That's what they're telling you, but that's not what they're buying, right? I guess that's not what the 23andMe selling, because they're telling you to delete it. It's bullshit. Listen.
Your genetic history, any sort of health conditions that you might be genetically predisposed to.
Okay. Genetic history and health risk and everything is involved with your DNA testing, people. They can know everything that's going on with your insides, and that's what you give these people access to. And now you're worried.
In addition, just the samples of the actual saliva itself. So ways that you can get around this. First off, check in to see anything that you've opted into. So there are these settings where you may have opted into allowing 23andMe to use your information for research.
You hear that, people? So what if you opt into that from day one? Allow 23andMe to use your data or your DNA testing for supposedly, I guess research. What's they researching? You people. So they're using it for research, right? Because you opt in. Okay, so what are you trying to tell you now? That if you opt out, they will undo what they did with your DNA already? I'm saying, people, if they plan to sell the company, they gone bankrupt and they plan to to supposedly sell the company, don't you know they would have protect the company's prized possession? That's what they actually selling. So therefore, 23andMe gonna sell? The best thing they can do to sell that company is to keep the data. That's the only thing they can sell. You hear me or not? They wouldn't be selling if you can delete the data. You wouldn't be selling if you can tell them, hey, destroy those swabs. It wouldn't be selling because that's the only thing there to buy. Okay, so what happened is the people that sign in and say, hey, you can use it for this and we happen to this so you can use it. That's the only people that are on for sale. Come on, people, this is dumb. Listen.
These opt-ins to actually have them physically store your samples. Make sure that those are toggled off in your settings.
Yes, so you go in the settings today and turn it off. What that mean, people? Remember, these are things that already happen. They already gone bankrupt. They already doing all of these things. So what happened? Now you can go there and remove shit and it matter? Come on, man.
Don't want to deal with any of this. You have a lot of concerns. Go into your settings, click 23andMe data. There's a section that says delete your data, and this is very important. Even after you click that, it's not done. You have to go back into your email, and then in your email, confirm you want to delete your data, and then at that point, you will not be able to have any of your 23andMe data on that site.
Bam! You just won't have it on that site. Remember, people, the site is not the whole thing. The site is not what holding the real data. The site take the data. The site don't hold the data. The data is stored somewhere else. Do you understand what I'm saying here, people? So when you delete it, you just delete it from the site. You know what site is? Your site. Bam. What you see, you delete it from your site. That's all. Yes, I guess you go delete it from other people's site that they claim is regular people like you. But actually the people who work with them, who do all of these things, that's what they do. So yes, you give them your info, it's the damage already done. You deleting it from your site don't make no damn difference. Bam.
Well, look who's here now. Gillian Michaels joins us again. Great to see you again, Gillian. Thanks for coming back. Okay, so we're banning all food dyes and seed oils. What else do you want to see banned?
They're banning all seed oils and food coloring. Remember this, people. They talk about the supposedly red number 3 or dye number 3 that they claim they're looking to take out of the food in America. What they're going to replace it with. You don't ask those questions. what they're gonna replace it with, and why the hell you worry about one single color when all of it is artificial coloring, meaning bad chemical for the masses body. Why single out one single color? At the end of the day, they're full of shit. Listen.
Well, this falls under the category of what we call the grass rule, or the generally recognized as safe rule, which is
Safe
a
rule.
loophole in
There is no damn loophole in the FDA. Whatever they want get to you, that's what the hell gonna get through to you. You as a regular person put some shit together, of course the FDA will kick you away and run you with that shit. They don't want it. But it's the government shit. They tell you they test it, make sure it's good, food and drug. Two are the main thing that killing the masses right here in hell. So therefore, they're the gatekeeper for it. There's no loophole when it comes to them. Everything you get is all by design.
FDA that allows roughly 10,000 chemicals into our food here in
It's
America.
no loophole, people. There's no loophole. It's all by design. Those 10,000 chemicals is what make up every fucking thing you're using here. It's the ingredients in the things that you partake in here. Like I always tell you, if you don't believe me, look at those trains. If you're in any one of those cities where you see those trains coming in, those long trains, sometimes even 10, 15 miles long. You hear me? Okay, check out what's on it in those round-looking tank. All chemical that they use to supply the whole America. Do you get it or not? Those are the same chemical that's killing us. The same chemical that cause cancer, and they're not hiding it. But how it get in your body is what they're lying about. Listen.
9,000 plus of which are banned in pretty much every other part of the developed world. So
that's what they tell them in those developed world, as you call it. That's what they're telling them, that, hey, we're taking out these ingredients out of these things that we have to give you. They lie. They're not removing it, people. It's part of hell. The ingredients that they have to use to break your body down, make you sick, old and die, complications and all. Those people still doing that, are still feeling that in those areas that you claim they take those dye and those things out of, they die same way. What you think? They lie to them the same way they're going to lie to the Americans, plain heroes, by claiming they're going to take out these poison chemical out your food. They're never going to do that. It's the ingredients for hell.
These are the things, emulsifiers, artificial colors, artificial sugars,
everything
fake
is
fats,
artificial.
all of this garbage.
Everything is artificial here, people. None of it is real. None of it is coming from a natural source. They built up chemicals.
It's not food. I personally and other MAHA advocates like myself would like to see come out of the food. Because it's one thing to ask people to take agency. Of course, it's like, let's work on eating a little bit less. Let's work on moving a little bit more. Prioritizing sleep and stress management. But this
stress
kind of
management.
stuff needs to come out of the food.
But if you took that stuff out of the food, it wouldn't taste so good, would it?
Bam! If you take all of that out the food, it wouldn't taste so good, people. They reveal in hell. Like I told you, they cover up bad with something good. So listen me, people, in order for you to eat those wicked chemical, taking those wicked chemical food, it have to taste somewhat good. It trigger off your taste bud and everything. Even addiction. You understand that or not? So yes, if you take away those chemical, the food not gonna taste good anymore. Why? It's chemical make up the food, the texture, the flavor and everything, people. None of it is real. It's just poisonous chemical they use to mimic those things. What you can't understand, the fake sugar, the fake every food that you're taking in is coming from GMOs, people. All of it is. Even the mangoes, the fruits that they give you and vegetable. It's not coming from a natural source, people. Wow.
It absolutely would. It absolutely would. You could use real sugar. Now, listen, do I want people eating a ton of real sugar? No, I don't. But it's better than high fructose corn syrup. You could use real grain.
And what you call real sugar now? What is real sugar to us? The one that you made from sugar beets? The one that you made from those sweet potatoes, supposedly? Come on, people. That's not good for you. That's GMOs. That's processed shit they put together. Remember, growing these fruits are these things to create sugar with microorganisms. Do you understand that or not? Genetically modified food is what they're feeding us. None of it is real.
It's not genetically engineered grains covered with pesticides, fungicides.
They don't have nothing growing here without pesticides and these other things to grow it. Listen.
Pesticides and chemical fertilizers.
All of
what
it
you have
is.
to understand is that so many of these chemicals are in the food so that they last on the shelf longer.
You see?
So that it's cheaper to produce. And
no, people. Yes, well, some of that is true as far as, yes, it stay on the shelf longer. But that's not the reason for the chemical, people. The chemical is to break your body down. How would you come up with that deadly shit to put in my food? And you tell me that that wasn't by design. How could you come up with a wicked chemical to preserve my food, man? Preserve it for what? How could you put something to preserve? You're preserving poison? This don't make no sense.
Some of them are about targeting the bliss point in our brain and getting us to eat more. But I promise you, food tastes just as good in Europe, if not better, and it's better for you.
Damn, they lie. It's never better for you, but they lie to the Europeans about removing those chemicals that you have to have in health for the alteration. They're not gonna remove it. I'm sorry, Europe. Sorry to be the one to break it to you. They never remove it. And I'm going to ask anybody who gonna say in Europe, hey, Mag, yes, they did remove it. What's your proof, buddy? What is your proof that they remove it? Remember, how did you know that it was in there? Go back to that and answer my question. How did you know it was in there? They're the same one who told you it was there just to make some people heroes, just to make some people looking like they're looking out for you, just like what Donald Trump doing, him and their RF Kennedy. Do you got it? These people already know they can't remove those chemicals. They're talking about removing fluoride from the water. Utah celebrating that, hey, we the first state to remove it. How the fuck did you know it removed? How the fuck did you know it was there to begin with? It's them tell you. They control the whole thing. They're not gonna remove those things. It's for the ingredients in hell. That's how they have to feed you. That's how they have to serve you up. And your destruction follows. Do you understand that? They can't change the alteration in hell. That's what make this place what it is. Yes, another mag. Bam. I'm gone.